Hello everyone, I'm Marcus from My Locks News. I'd like to remind you that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily and weekly updates on the stock market. Welcome to another Bitcoin update video. Bitcoin has been on the rise this week. It's quite a bullish action. Basically, it reversed exactly where it needed to do so in our yellow trend reversal area that was on the chart for months. The downward movement has been very corrective. We see a lot of overlapping price action, which is a signal of corrective price action. The upward movement has been impulsive, and also the last upward movement has been impulsive. Therefore, we have a potentially incomplete, but also potentially complete upward impulse in wave 1. This could trigger a rise, obviously. We are currently looking for bullish price action. This is a very exciting time. We have reached a high. We have possibly bottomed out in this wave 2. My assumption now is that we are in wave 3. This assumption is valid as long as we maintain the 26,190. This is really the key bullish support level that I showed you in the last video. Against that level, the focus could be on the rise. 26,190 is a very important level. The idea is that obviously we have this wave 1 to set up, and the next price could reach 30K. Well, we are at 40K, yes, and beyond in a third wave. A third wave is usually very aggressive. So it's exactly the time now when things could get really interesting. Well, not today, not tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe the week after. We'll see. But I don't think it will take long if this is the correct wave count. There is always the possibility that I am wrong with the structure. But that is exactly why we deal with pivot points. They are going to tell you exactly the level at which I am going to be wrong, yes, which is 26,190. A break below that level would not change the underlying assumption that we are in a wave 1 to set up, because the pullback scenario would still be bullish and would allow reset of wave 2 a little lower, and we would only have a wave down, a wave B up, and a wave C down. But keep in mind that this would still be bullish and could result in a third wave later as long as we maintain this bullish support level at 22K. But also keep in mind that it would completely crush altcoins if Bitcoin cannot maintain support here and breaks another. Well, where would that take us approximately from here? Bitcoin would probably lose about 25%. That would really crush altcoins. I mean, you really don't want to see that happen, to be honest, but it can, of course, right? I've seen things like that. But the primary expectation is at this time that wave 2 bottomed out here on June 2015. We are now on the rise. I sincerely hope that everyone has a position. We had a lot of time. I don't think this is bearish. People are still talking about a bear market. I don't know where these people have been in the last 6 months because our money has basically doubled from the November low. In an environment where interest rates have increased, the Fed is now stopping the rate hike, at least for now temporarily. People use that now as news that is the reason why the price went up. But the price went up in an interest rate environment where interest rates have increased. Is it really still a bear market? I want to challenge that assumption, and we have been talking about it anyway for many months now that this bear market was probably already underway. However, I cannot rule out that we still get another bear market low. Typically, after the Fed changes course and lowers interest rates again, there is usually a bit of a collapse. And we simply do not have enough data in the cryptocurrency market to suggest that it will affect the cryptocurrency market as well. You just can't say that cryptocurrencies are too young. But it's just something we need to be aware of. That's all I'm observing besides the analysis here. But yes, it's quite a bullish price action. We are maintaining bullish support. Could it be bearish? Yes, but it makes no sense to focus on a bearish scenario as long as we maintain bullish support. There is no reason. We had a bullish trend. You can talk about people who manipulate the market or whatever, but it's just a bullish trend. We have doubled the prices since November, and it's pretty good. As we get a little closer here, we are possibly at the beginning of the third wave rally. First, however, it seems likely that we will get a deeper pullback in a wave 2. Again, what I would not do is sell everything here and wait until prices drop to 26K to get into everything, because prices may not drop that much. That's why I gave you the range to trade earlier today. How you trade this, of course, depends on you. I can really only give you the parameters against which you can trade. I can't really tell you what to do. But I sincerely hope that everyone has a central position, because what usually happens is that in a third wave the pullbacks are less pronounced than people expect. It could go straight. We don't need that deep pullback. I just want to make that very clear again. As I said down here, when Bitcoin is turning around, it can be fast. I know Bitcoin didn't move massively this week, but it still surprised a lot of people. So I just want to highlight again that pullbacks can be shallow in a wave 3, and the price action can rise quickly. Typically in a third wave, the train takes off with few people, because people, I don't know, arrive late, have not realized that we could be in this third wave, and I'm not telling you that we definitely are, but that's exactly why we analyze to identify the potential. So yes, I sincerely hope that everyone has a position, that everyone is on the train, not still waiting at the station. Again, it's the concept of having a central position versus floating positions. The central position is there to help you stay on the train in a third wave rally, and I can't tell you how big it is supposed to be. That depends on you and your psychology and your attitude, right? And basically your portfolio, but I find a central position very reasonable at this time. Now, looking at this structure here, we have a possible wave 1 up, a wave 2, a wave 3, and this is now the question. A few possibilities here. We can talk about them. Yes. Just keep in mind that obviously we don't know which one it is, but there are 2 support levels, 28,546. As long as that level holds, I would assume that we still get a 5th wave up, which could be developing at this time. Yes, it could very well be that we are developing here this wave 5 as a final diagonal because it is very irregular. It could be that we are in wave 4 still, and we are currently going down in this yellow wave count in a wave C, but it would still lead to a wave 5 later. But below 28,546, I assume that we are already in the larger wave 2 and we have already finished wave 1. That's all for today's analysis of Bitcoin. If you found this information helpful, please don't forget to hit the like button. Your support helps us to continue providing these insights. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the MyLocks News channel to stay updated with our daily and weekly market analysis. We're always here to keep you ahead of the market curve. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.